Now, cheap and great tablets are hard to come by, but what happens if you have a $90 tablet that runs Windows 10? This is the Vido W8X provided by Gearbest.com, and they've asked me to check out how well does this product work for me, over the past 2 weeks. I'm Warren with KLGadgetTV, so I'm going to tell you in this video on what I've done with this $90 Windows 10 tablet. Now, most of you will think that paying for a cheap price means you get cheap hardware. Well, this tablet sure feels cheap externally. You get to have that cheap plastic design that is almost gone for good on today's tablets. But still, it feels rather solid when you hold it in your hands. It also feels slightly heavier than some 8-inch tablets. The Vido W8X has an Intel Atom X5 Z8300 quad-core processor with a 1.84 GHz turbo frequency. It's a decent processor, no doubt, but unfortunately limited by 2 GB of RAM and a mere 32 GB of internal storage. You can of course expand your storage with a micro SD card, but you really don't want to do that with its really slow card reader. Other hardware specs include a 1280 by 800 pixel resolution IPS display, 2 megapixel rear and front cameras, a micro HDMI port, a micro USB port for data and charging, and a 4200 mAh built-in battery. I've been using this tablet for around 2 weeks and I enjoyed the great display quality. It's also a very compact device that will fit into any of my bags. With USB OTG devices becoming the norm these days, you can easily transfer files to an OTG flash drive. But the tablet's USB port sadly doesn't deliver enough power for external hard drives, so forget about expanding a terabyte of storage on this device. To be honest, this isn't a practical tablet for work. It works well if you are purely using this device for web browsing and casual movie watching, but working on documents and emails is seriously taxing. The screen is clearly too small for working long hours, and Windows 10 still isn't really touch and gesture friendly. Furthermore, the tablet occasionally heats up when under heavy load and it easily runs out of memory even when you are just opening a couple of programs. Despite all of that, the tablet's hardware should be able to handle most mobile games, but I really do suggest that you get a proper entry level to do that if you are seriously cash-strapped. Battery life on this device is fine as I managed to finish 2 1.5 hours full HD movies on a full charge, but charging up the tablet takes around 3 hours, so that is really bad. So, is this tablet worth $90? Yes, because it runs Windows, but does it work well for me? Not really, to be honest, but I'm not going to complain too much because this is the experience you'll get on a $90 tablet. On the bright side, you can actually run proper Windows programs on this compact device if you're able to make use of the available amount of RAM and storage. If you already have an iPad or an Android tablet, please don't ever make the switch to this because you really wouldn't like it. Anyway, thanks for watching the video review of the Vido W8X, and I really thank Gearbest.com for providing us this tablet for review. So visit the link in the description down below if you want to purchase this tablet, and make sure you choose DHL as your preferred delivery method because this tablet took almost a month to reach our office. So, make sure you choose a faster delivery if you want to enjoy the product. Once again, my name is Warren for KLGadgetTV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media, and I will see you in our next video.